Alright, okay, so we continue our lesson, okay, with subtopic 4.6, okay, which is elements in period 3, okay. Laser point, okay, so elements in period 3, 4.6. We have two more subtopics, yeah, 4.6 and 4.7. Alright, okay, so properties of elements in period 3. Okay, so periods are horizontal row in the periodic table. Okay, so I show you the periodic table, senang, okay. So period 3 is here. This is 1, 2, 3. So this is the period 3. Okay, the horizontal row here, the horizontal line here. Okay, so the elements are, so the elements in period 3 are natrium or sodium, okay, magnesium, and then we have aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon. Okay, the group 18 is gases. Okay, next. Okay, so this is the properties of elements in period 3. Okay, so these are the elements, okay, from natrium until argon. Okay, look at the proton number. Okay, look at the proton number, 11, 12, 13 and so on, right? So the proton number increases by 1 unit from one element to the next element. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and so on. Okay. And then the electron arrangement. Okay, tengok dekat electron arrangement. Natrium 2.8.1. Okay, 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. Okay, so electron arrangement for magnesium 2.8.2. Okay, 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. So all the atoms of the elements have 3 shells. Okay, 3 shells occupied with electrons. Okay, that's why they are grouped in period 3. They are called period 3. Okay, because they have 3 shells occupied with electrons. Shell tu orbit lah. Okay, yang shell bulat-bulat tu kan. Alright, next. Okay, the point number 3 here. The number of valence electrons in each atom increases from 1 to 8. So you can see here the valence electrons, which is the last shell. Okay, the outermost shell yang last sekali increase lah 1, 2, 3 until 8. Kan, and then all the elements exist as solid. Okay, semua pepejah solid except chlorine and argon, which are gases. Dua ni, chlorine and argon is gas. Okay, are gases. Yang lain solid, pepejal ya. Okay, so we look at the third one, atomic radius. Okay, atomic radius, radius lah jejari size atom tu kan. Okay, natrium 186, magnesium 160. Okay, nampak? It's macam going down kan? The atomic radius of elements decreases. Okay, dia berkurang. This is due to the increasing nuclear attraction on the valence electrons. Okay, apa maksudnya? Let me explain on this ya. Okay, point yang ini, when going across the period, okay, the number of protons is increased. Betul lah, the protons is increased. Okay, remember protons stay in nucleus. So meaning the positive charge in the nucleus is also increased. Positive charge increase, okay, causing the nucleus attraction force towards the valence electrons stronger, menyebabkan tarikan bertambah kuat ya. The nucleus attraction forces towards the valence electrons stronger, so that's why the atom shrink. Dah ditarik kuat, dia shrink lah and become smaller. Okay, I hope you understand this. Sebab tarikan tu kuat, dia atom pun shrink, mengecil, so become smaller. Okay. And then the electronegativity you tengok from 0.9, 1.2, sekejap. Livanya pergi tanya, sekarang ke cikgu? Sudahlah. Itu later lah. Okay, the electronegativity 0.9 and then 1.2, 1.5 dia bertambah. Okay, sorry, Livanya tu di kelas lain kan? Tak apa, dah Google Meet dengan dia semalam. Alright, so the electronegativity macam increasing, you tengok, bukan macam, memang increase. Okay, increases. This is also due to the increasing nuclear attraction on the valence electrons and the decrease in atomic size. Okay, apa maksud electronegativity tu? Okay, so the meaning is it's a measure of an atom's ability, the ability of atom to attract electrons to itself. So maksudnya the tendency lah for the atoms to attract electrons. Okay, so generally secara umumnya electronegativity increases as you move from left to right. Electronegativity increases from left to right. Okay, across a period, and decreases, mengurang as you move down a group. Okay, so Macam mana nak cakap ya? Okay, electronegativity tu kan tadi dia kata attract, right? So macam menerima. Attract means menerima elektron. Tetapi for group 1, 2, 3, macam okay, I show you the periodic table macam ni kan. Macam ni the electronegativity meningkat, increases, right? Tetapi macam group 1, 2, 3, dia tak attract elektron, dia donate elektron. Okay, dia donate elektron. So bila dah pergi ke arah macam silikon, fosforus, sulfur, yang itu baru dia akan attract elektron. Okay, semua ni adalah untuk to achieve the stable arrangement lah, octet or duplet arrangement, electron arrangement. Macam 18, group 18, so untuk period 3, argon ni dia tak ada electronegativity. Okay, because it's stable already. Argon dah stable because dia dah achieve octet electron arrangement. So 18 kalau tengok dia punya arrangement is 2.8.8. Betul tak? Okay, tengok. Kalau dah 8 kat sini meaning dia dah stable. So dia tak ada terima, tak ada, it doesn't donate or accept electron. Okay, ataupun donate or receive electron. Yang lain tu akan bergerak lah to achieve the stability kan. Alright, so next, organism exists and solid ni dah ke belum? Okay, ni tadi sudah. Okay, so ini gambaran lah kalau nak tengok kan. Ini dia punya gambar lah from the nature is bigger and then become smaller, right? Okay, acid-base properties of oxides of elements in period 3. Okay, yang ini sekejap kalau you tengok from macam natural magnesium ni basic oxides, maksudnya bersifat base, alkali, alkaline ya, because dia pun metal, alkali metal. Okay, kumpulan yang alkali lah. Okay, for aluminium dia amphoteric oxides. Okay, dia amphoteric oxide. Apa maksud amphoteric ni? Amphoteric ni bermaksud dia able to react both as a base and as an acid. Both base pun dia, alkali pun dia, acid also pun dia. Okay, and then yang silikon, phosphorus, sulfur dengan klorin ni adalah acidic oxides lah, bersifat acid. Okay, so boleh tengok contoh ni, basic oxides reacts with acids to form salts and water. Kalau dia bertindak balas dengan acid, mereka akan membentuk salts and water, garam dan water. So contoh kat sini, natrium ni sodium lah, sama ya, sodium oxide, okay, plus nitric acid, okay, akan produce sodium nitrate, okay, and water. H2O is water lah, water. Yang kedua, kalau acidic oxide, ni tadi untuk yang base. Kalau acid yang bertindak balas, if acidic oxide reacts with alkali, dia juga form produce salts and water. Okay, contohnya kat sini silicon dioxide, okay, silicon dioxide plus dengan sodium hydroxide. Okay, natrium hidroksida tu sodium hydroxide, dia akan produce apa? Garam jugalah, sodium silicate. Ini panggil sodium silicate, sejenis garam juga, and water. Okay, but amphoteric yang tengah-tengah aluminium ni, amphoteric oxides can react with both acids and alkalis. Okay, dia boleh react dua-dua. Okay, and then number 2, acid-base properties. Okay, sama juga ni. The elements change from metals to metalloid and finally to non-metals across the period. Okay, so natrium dengan magnesium ni metals. Okay, logam, aluminium is half. Okay, separa lah. Okay, kita bukan bagi sebagai semi-metal, sorry. I forgot the terms. Semi-metals, yang lain tu non-metals. Okay, yang lain tu non-metals. Kita tengok gambar lah, senang sikit. Okay, macam ni lah, ini metals lah. Natrium, magnesium adalah metal, aluminium, natrium, magnesium, aluminium metal. Okay, silikon ini adalah half tadi, semi-metal dia semi-metal, yang dia triangle ni semi-metal, and then the rest are non-metals. Okay, non-metals. Okay, and then kita teruskan. Okay, alright, so tengok sini. Semi-metals are metalloids, are weak conductors of electricity. Dia weak, lemah ya. Semi-metals such as silicon and germanium are used as semiconductors. Okay, semiconductors are used to make the diodes and transistors that widely used in the making of microchips for the manufacture of electrical and microelectronic equipments such as computers, mobile phones, televisions and video recorders. Okay, dia adalah weak conductors tetapi good conductors in high temperature. Dia ada dia punya sifat-sifat dia lah. Sebab tu dia sesuai digunakan untuk yang macam komputer, mobile phones, televisions yang temperature tinggi. Okay, belum thank you because itu tadi adalah elements in period 3. Kita ada one more. Okay, belum thank you lagi. We go to elements in group apa? Transition. Yes. Kita ada ni. Yang ke last lah 4.7 ya. Okay, so we have another subtopic which is transition elements. Okay, element ni unsur peralihan lah, transition elements. Okay. So transition elements ni are elements from group 3 to group 12 in the periodic table. So okay, so example of transition elements yang popular lah, macam ferrum, iron lah, ferrum, zinc, copper ni cuprum, okay, silver, gold, okay, and mercury. Ni macam yang biasalah kita dengar. So kalau kamu tengok the transition element is here. Okay, yang biru ni. Okay, group 3 anti group 12. Ni yang biru ni semua transition elements. Okay, apa jadi pada dua ni? Okay, you tengok dia ni color apa panggil macam brown, light brown ni kan. This one also transition elements, okay. Nampak number proton tu from 57 to 70. Okay, tapi kita tak letak dekat atas, dia macam tak cantik lah dia periodic table sebab dah susun kan, 71 group 3, 72 group 4. So yang ini dia letak kat bawah tetapi dia adalah transition elements also. Okay, same goes to the bottom here. Okay, from 89 to 102. Ini pun sama transition elements ya. Okay. And then transition elements ni I told you before the arrangement is different ya. The electron arrangement for transition dia tak sama macam the first 20 elements yang 2.8.1 kan. 2.8.8 tu so tak sama ya. So tapi ini kita tak belajar in form 4 the electron arrangement. Form 6 ni you belajar form 6. Okay, so ini contohlah besi tadi, ferrum lah, iron, cuprum is copper. Sorry ya, in Malay cikgu baru jumpa slide ni. Okay, and plumber. Baru tambah Malay slide to this English punya version. Okay, so all transition elements are metals. Okay, thus these elements have the following properties. So ini properties for transition elements. They solids with shiny surfaces. Okay, ductile. Okay, ini malleable. Okay, malleable. Sorry. Tidak cikgu berbelit. High tensile strength, okay, high melting and boiling points, high densities, good conductors of heat and electricity. Okay, ini dia punya properties lah. Okay, and then ada special characteristic of transition elements. Okay, so dia ada different oxidation numbers. So one elements ada several oxidation numbers. Okay, transition elements can form ions with different oxidation numbers when forming compounds. Okay, macam iron ferrum kita ada oxidation numbers dia ada +2, ada +3. Dia boleh jadi beberapa lah. Okay, copper pun ada 2. Okay, so boleh tengok lah nanti. Okay, number 2, the keistimewaan dia, the special characteristic is dia ada colour. Okay, ada colored ions or compounds. Macam chromate ion ni warna yellow. Okay, dichromate ion orange. Okay, permanganate ion purple. Okay, so tengoklah dia ada pelbagai color. Itu keistimewaan transition elements. Okay, macam ni lah. Ni cikgu add satu slide lagi. Macam ni lah. Okay, sebatian berwarna. Okay, so example of some precious stones and the transition elements present which give their distinctive colour. So transition elements wujud di dalam stone, batu ini. Sebab tu dia menghasilkan colour. Okay, macam batu ruby dia warna red. Okay, sebab transition elements ni chromium ada dekat dalam tu. Macam batu sapphire warna biru sebab ada iron and titanium. So menghasilkan produce the blue colour. Okay, emerald green sebab chromium tadi. Okay, amethyst, batu amethyst, stone amethyst, colour warna purple because of the element manganese. Okay, so ini dia punya transition elements yang menghasilkan warna. Okay, and then they act as catalyst. Okay, catalyst transition elements or compounds can act as catalyst in certain reactions. Macam enzim, macam mangkin lah, mangkin. A catalyst are chemicals which can increase the rate of a chemical reaction. Dia meningkatkan lagi kadar tindak balas. So increase the rate of chemical reaction. Contoh macam iron digunakan dalam Haber process to produce ammonia. Okay, vanadium oxide, vanadium 5 ni oxide, okay, digunakan in the process of contact process produce sulfuric acid. Okay, platinum is used in Oswald process to produce nitric acid. Macam ni. Okay, digunakan sebagai pemangkin lah to increase the rate of a chemical reaction. So itu dia punya karakteristik lah, special karakteristik, color semua ya. Okay. Okay, tengok ini cikgu add up, baru tambah slide. So dalam Malay lah ya. Okay, macam mangan tadi transition elements lah digunakan untuk membuat kaca tingkap yang berwarna-warni. See, colourful kan, nice. And then transition elements lagi, nickel or platinum digunakan dalam proses hyperhidrogenan. Nampak dah buat margarine kan. Iron digunakan untuk bridge lah, membuat jambatan besi. Okay, kita buat jambatan. And then titanium untuk paint, untuk cat, untuk kita buat cat.